No, they trying to knock me down, I ain't going out. As the culture turns, you gotta figure it out. They see you getting it poppin', they gon' try and come around. I be down to go out like and keep a live round. In the blick, get you hit. Bitch, we gon' get you first. Don't get caught up in the mix. Better watch out for that blitz. Can't deny that I'm lit. You can't deny that I'm lit.
Can't deny that I'm lit. Gotta ride with your blick. Fuck watching for the option. Be the cops to get you hit. I just right up off the porch. Mama said stay up out the mix. Niggas up when I was broke. They left me down on my dick.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Jameer with the Journalism, presented to you by As the Culture Turns. All right, so on today's episode, before we get into that, I want to remind you all to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to make sure that you hit that notification bell for more content just like this. All right, y'all. Here is who's on the docket for today. And the reason why he's on the docket is because Kendrick Lamar was just announced as the Super Bowl halftime show performer for next year, which is in 2025. All right, so let me just show you what I got, and then we will discuss. So it says the Not Like Us superstar was officially announced as next year's halftime show performer by Roc Nation, Apple Music, and the NFL. He will hit the stage at the Caesars Superdome on Sunday, February 9th, 2025 in New Orleans, Louisiana. The 2025 Super Bowl will air on Fox. All right, so now I want to show y'all Kendrick Lamar's announcement, and then we will discuss.
What the deal, everybody? My name is Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch him with the hands open like that. We running real routes, you gonna be messing up.
All right, so that right there was Kendrick Lamar's official announcement for him being the Super Bowl performer. All right, so Kendrick Lamar put out a statement, and he said that, and I quote, "Rap music is still the most impactful genre to date. I agree. And I'll be there to remind the world why." They got the right one, he said in a statement. Jay-Z also put out a statement because we know that Roc Nation is also in charge of picking performers for the Super Bowl halftime show. So this is what Jay-Z said. Jay-Z said, "Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. His deep love for hip-hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come," was what Jay-Z had said. So that was the statement from Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z. Apple Music also put out a statement, and they just wanted to remind people that the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show is a celebration of the music we love and the incredible artists who make it, all on the world's biggest stage. Apple is thrilled to bring this show starring the absolutely incomparable Kendrick Lamar to fans worldwide, with Apple Music's industry-leading spatial audio quality, along with tons of exclusive videos, interviews, playlists, and so much more across Apple Music, said Oliver Schuscher, Apple's vice president of Apple Music, Apple TV, Sports, and Beats. And they also put out that this is one of the reasons why they picked him, because Kendrick went to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2024 with the Drake diss tracks, I shall say, Like That, which was the song with Future, Not Like Us. We all know that song. They not like us. They not like us. They're not like us, all right. And as well as number 3 with Euphoria and number 12 with Meet the Grams. All right, so now I want to get into a couple of the social media comments online that responded to Kendrick Lamar being announced as the Super Bowl performer. So the first comment I have right here, it says, the whole stadium about to be crip walking. Just Jaquella said that. I feel you, Jaquella. If I listen, I'm gonna be crip walking for the crib. Next, it says, y'all act like y'all wasn't screaming. My left stroke just went viral when Humble dropped. Stop acting like he don't have hits. I agree with that. That definitely was that song. And Kendrick Lamar definitely got hits. Next, it says, why y'all acting like they not like us, the only song that put him on the map? He's a 17-time Grammy Award-winning artist. Do your research. You know I did my research because this is Jameer with the journalism. And one of the other comments, it says, I would rather see Drake perform. I bet you would, lovely Ray. We not, no, this ain't the year for Drake to perform. Drake need to go lay low. You better lay low. That's what he need to go do. And Pusha T actually put out the statement, and I think this was out of pure pettiness because we all know that Pusha T and Drake had that beef. But I do know that Kendrick Lamar said only one opportunity to win a championship, no 2 rounds. And then Pusha T put out, he agreed. And we all know that is a little shot at Drake. We know that for sure. All right. Now, while those people may have been excited about Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl, I want to say that Hollywood Unlocked, one of my favorite blogs, actually put out a poll today stating that, you know, should Lil Wayne and Cash Money have been selected to do the halftime show over Kendrick Lamar. And this debate is coming up because Lil Wayne and Cash Money, they are from New Orleans. So I feel as though that people think that because the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, that someone who is from Louisiana or New Orleans should be performing. While that may be great, it doesn't always work or happen that way. Therefore, I don't think that we should be disappointed that Kendrick Lamar is performing because he was a great choice as well. You know, I want to show a couple things on the screen because this right here is the real D.L. Hughley and Charlamagne the God. So D.L. Hughley said that entire show should have been New Orleans. Same way they did the West Coast tribute. Just saying. And then Charlamagne the God said, I thought we was getting Lil Wayne and friends in New Orleans, but instead we're going to get Doc winning a Grammy for Not Like Us and performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, all during Black History Month. I'm not mad at it, but who chose to create this kind of chaos on the Lord's Day? Let's discuss. Listen, people are entitled to their opinion. D.L. Hughley just felt like it should be someone from there. Charlamagne the God, he said that he thought he was going to get Lil Wayne and friends, but by the end of his statement, it doesn't seem like he was disappointed that Kendrick Lamar was picked. You know, he was like, okay, well, I'm guessing we'll have to pivot. And he looked at it from a different point of view. You know, now I do want to show this really quickly. What is that? I want to show it. Because so there were some people who was not feeling the fact that Kendrick Lamar was announced as a performer, and these are some of the people who were either feeling it or giving reasons why they don't think Lil Wayne should. Before I show that, matter of fact, let me show that first. So this right here says, I'm sorry, but when we think about production and performance quality, and as much as I love Lil Wayne, I don't see him putting on the same type of show that Kendrick Lamar will put on. Excuse me. Respectfully, I do, however, think that Kendrick or whoever performs should include people from New Orleans in their performance. Listen, I definitely do agree with that. I definitely do think that Kendrick Lamar has a better stage presence and gives better performances than Lil Wayne. But then, if Lil Wayne was the Super Bowl halftime performer, I wouldn't be mad at that because it would make sense because of him being from New Orleans. And Lil Wayne has hits on hits on hits. So I could actually see him actually, performing at the award show if that was something that he chose to do and if that was a decision that was made by Jay-Z and Roc Nation, And then this right here says that just because it's in someone's hometown does not mean they will perform. It does not work like that. And I agree. Listen here, I'm with you when you're right. I'm with y'all when y'all right. And I agree with that. Just because he's from there, that doesn't mean that he's obligated to perform at the award show, at the Super Bowl. It doesn't mean he's obligated to perform there, that he automatically has to be picked. I don't think that we should even be outraged about Kendrick Lamar being picked, because Kendrick Lamar is a great artist. And I feel like he's going to remind people why he was picked, you know? However, now I want to put this on the screen because Lil Wayne's manager Slim's decision to name Kendrick Lamar headliner of the 2025 Super Bowl show in New Orleans, as Jay-Z calls K-Dot a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. So this is what Lil Wayne's manager said. Lil Wayne's manager said, confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all, inspired. Will never again be in a position or have the GOAT in a position where we are at the mercy of someone else's decision. We will make the decision. And I feel like nowadays, a lot of people are giving Jay-Z backlash because he selected Kendrick Lamar, because this is what someone said. They said that Jay-Z is wrong, period. Lil Wayne is the biggest artist from there. He's a legend. Give him his flowers. So a lot of people are now pointing their fingers at Roc Nation. They're saying things such as Roc Nation, stopping bags. Roc Nation is being biased and different things like that. Whereas I just think that Jay-Z is just going off of who he think will give a good show. And I'm pretty sure that he has to, discuss it with his team. But, I want to play this video real quick of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne sat down for an interview and he discussed the Super Bowl, 2025 Super Bowl. Here's what he said, and then we will discuss.
Of course, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think it's in 2025. So not sure. I'm not sure.
Come on, man. Say
I'm
it,
not
Wayne.
sure what
Gotta
shit.
say it,
I don't. They know. I will not lie to you. I have not got a call.
Hey, Jay,
like
what I'm on? I'm camera folk, Jay.
But we all praying. We praying. We keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. So I'm gonna make it very hard for them I want to just make it hard for them not to
pick
holler
you
at
to
the
do
boy.
it.
And I thank God for the fact that how we started this interview off with 30 years of work. So therefore, when they look at stuff, they be looking at that. They be looking like, well, what can they come out and do it? A little hot single or something? Like, nah, man, dude, come out here and just You know how we did how the last one they did the you got 50, you had then you know what I mean.
You had the whole lineage.
Yeah, I could do it. I was like, nah, I could be like Riri. No, I could be like Riri came out there and just went from year to year to year to year to year to year.
Listen here. I wouldn't mind personally hearing that ass up at the Super Bowl. I wouldn't mind hearing Fireman, Hustler Music, what is it, Uproar, a bunch of different Lil Wayne songs. I wouldn't mind hearing that at the Super Bowl. But he said something in that clip, interesting. He said that he's going to make sure that he put out an album that it got to be so fire that when it drops, it's going to be undeniably like, we have to get Lil Wayne to perform. Now, the thing with that is, I don't know when that interview was shot, but to my knowledge, Lil Wayne, you did not put out an album in 2024. Hell, even in 2023, I don't think you put out an album. Like you said, you obviously wasn't on some of these people's radar. And I feel like Kendrick Lamar became on these people's radar by him having multiple successful hits with the Like That, Not Like Us, Meet the Grams, Euphoria. Like, he was able to bring himself to the conversation. Lil Wayne, I don't think you did enough to bring yourself to the conversation. The main thing that brought Lil Wayne to the conversation is the fact that he is from New Orleans. That's the main thing. But there was no discussions about Lil Wayne last year when Usher did it in Vegas. Or there was no discussions about, the year that Rihanna did it. And even the year before Rihanna, I think that was Dr. Dre and Friends, So I want to bring that up because Kendrick Lamar was brought out as a special performer on the Dr. Dre and Friends set. Now, Dr. Dre chose to bring out Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar only did one song because he had to share the stage with Dr. Dre, of course, Snoop Dogg, and Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and 50 Cent. Now that it's Kendrick Lamar's turn, I definitely do feel as though that he should bring out somebody from New Orleans. I'm not sure if he's able to bring out Lil Wayne specifically because of Lil Wayne's loyalty to Drake. So I don't think that's something that he can do. However, I do think that he should bring out someone that's notable from New Orleans, whether it's someone like a Big Frida or other notable New Orleans artists, you know. But aside from them being from New Orleans, he can actually bring out his own artists, such as Doechii. He could bring out SZA, because SZA is definitely one of the biggest R&B singers, or I shall say singers in today's time. So I feel like him putting on his own artists like Kendrick and Friends, I think that would be a good idea for him to do that. Like with SZA could come out and do Snooze. SZA could come out and do All the Stars and Closer, All the Stars and Closer. You know, the Black Panther song. And she can also do other songs, you know. He can, again, bring out a lot of the people that he collaborated with and do the show that way as well, you know. So I don't think that Kendrick Lamar was a bad choice for the Super Bowl. I think that he was a wise choice. He probably wouldn't have been my first choice, you know, but I'm not mad at the decision at all, you know. So I want to know what y'all think down below in the comments. I want you to comment. I always coming back, and we can have this discussion in the comments as well as more developments break, I'm sure. You know? All right. So before we get out of here, I want to highly encourage you all to, again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel at As the Culture Turns. Just hit that subscribe button right there. And also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified for more content just like this. And I also want to make sure that y'all follow us on social media. So please follow As the Culture Turns on Instagram at As the Culture Turns. And you can also like us on Facebook as well. And you can follow me personally at Jameer with 3 underscores like you see on the screen right below me. Okay? Now I want to let y'all know that this was Jameer with the journalism. And you know I do my research. See y'all next time.